friends. Today we are going to be playing some more Dark Souls. And before I start, I want to say something. Today I had a really hectic day at work. There was only me and one other person in the kitchen all day, excluding the manager. Basically, people who were supposed to be in the kitchen. There was only two of us in the kitchen all day. Now, the reason for that, I'm not saying you don't need to know, but it was me and one other person in the kitchen all day, excluding managers and stuff. But even the managers could not be in there all day, so it was quite literally just me and one other person in the kitchen all day. We had a little bit of help here and there, but most of the time it was just us. Now, that sounds very stressful, and it was. However, I was having fun. I was doing my skills, doing my tricks all over the place, helping where I could, having fun, just having a grand time. While we were getting things out really, really quickly, as fast as we could. However, it was still stressful. So, it is time to do something to relieve stress. And no, it's not what you're thinking, it's playing Dark Souls. Whatever you were thinking that wasn't Dark Souls, get that out of your head. I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm hitting things as hard as I can to make me feel better in Dark Souls. So we are going to continue on our path to go fight Lord Gwyn and become Lord of the Flames. The Lord of Cinder. Yeah, we're still in Havel's armor. So we're rolling. It's been like a solid few weeks since I last played. So roll, hit. Alright. That's a heavy attack. Uh, two-hand weapon. Get shield up. What's this? A parry. Okay. So roll, run, jump. Okay, I know what to do now. But anyway, I have plans today, and I remember where we left off. Because I've been planning. We're going to go up here. Actually, wait a minute, I forgot. We have the, we are able to warp now. I forgot. So we're able to warp. We have the, one thing. So, Undead Parish, warp there. But yeah, I was having a grand old time at work. Just going everywhere, helping where I could. Doing my tricks I do with the spatulas and stuff. And just having a grand old time while, helping where I could. Anyway, we're going down here to Dark Root Garden, I think is what this is. Hit that guy in one hit. And he's gone. Come closer. And I'm gonna activate this guy. And hit him. Grab this. And we're gonna continue going. I'm gonna rest at this bonfire real quick. That's closer. Okay, I am not hollow. Understood. So I'm gonna run down this way. We're going to the first boss of this episode. Whoopsie, I woke up a guy. We're gonna summon a lady real quick. Anyway, that guy's down. So we are going to be going up here to the top of this tower, and you can see the boss up there. It's that weird bug thing up there on the roof. And the phantom should be coming up, right? Phantom lady, you should be here, right? Oh, there you go. Okay. I honestly do not need this lady, because this boss is really freaking easy. Especially with the amount of gear I have. I normally kill this thing a lot sooner, but I never summon this lady, so we're gonna see what she does. I'm going to choose not to use the shield to show you how easy this boss is. Get out of my way. Okay. Is it landing? It was landing. I can kill it. One hit. Two hits. Three hits. Four hits. Five hits. And we one cycled it. It is dead. I might as well go ahead and go up here. Because we took down that boss real easily. We got a watchtower basement key, and the divine ember, and a homeward bound. I did not mean to fall down there. However, I am not going to miss any of that. In fact, I could have just used a homeward bone and get the same result. At least then I'd keep my souls. I don't need my souls at the moment. But anyway, I'm gonna run this way. Okay, so one of these guys are down. Anyway, that guy's dead too. And now I can activate the covenant so that I do not have to worry about these guys ever again. Anyway, I'm now part of this covenant that is ran by a cat. I am never using this ring. Okay, so basically, do not double cross these guys or we die, is basically what she's saying. And I honestly don't care. But also, I don't think you noticed this. There's a new guy here. Anyway, these guys are now chill with us. And I can run through here freely now without dying. So now I can run through here. And now it's time to go fight a boss that I really need to fight. Because it's guarding something I need to get to the next Lord's Soul. So anyway, I gotta get to that door over there. We're just gonna continue running. And I'm gonna open these doors. And now we're in a graveyard with a big grave in the center. I'm going around the graves because there's something behind the big grave that I'm gonna need. Well, not gonna need, but something I think would be cool to have. We can go behind the grave, and there's an item over here. The Hornet Ring. I don't entirely remember what the Hornet Ring does, but it's not important to spears, I think. So I'm gonna go over here and activate the cutscene. Look at this great big sword. and I was a big wolf using the sword on God. Anyway, I gotta take down this wolf. Oh, no, what did I do? Come here. Okay, come here. Okay. Anyway, Great Grey Wolf Sif is now down. First try. Now look at my character. Looking all aura farming. I did that without a shield for half the round. Anyway, we got the uh we got the Abyss Walker ring. Basically uh we can now uh we can now traverse the abyss is what the word I'm trying to look for. I'm gonna heal real quick. And I can make my way all the way back. Anyway, we're gonna make our way back to the campfire. Okay, well, anyway, we're on our way back. Time to teleport. Time to go back to Firelink. So we took down 2 bosses already. Anyway, sorry, I got a bit distracted. Anyway, trying to think of words. Anyway, so now we have to go down and basically we're going down to the ghost area because we gotta go down there. So I'm gonna rest here because there isn't another bonfire in between there and where I'm going. Bring the elevator down, and we are going to go fight some ghosts. We're gonna go bust some ghosts. So who you gonna call? Half a Slime Gaming. That's who you're gonna call. Because, well, I'm gonna go fight some ghosts. In the New Londo ruins. So I have one transient curse. I'm gonna use it. Okay, I have a transient curse ready. Let's go fight some ghosts. Well, I messed that up. Anyway, I gotta go buy some transient curses now, because we're out of that, or I have to get cursed in order to do it. But I feel like that kind of counteracts what I'm trying to do. So I can set that there. Drop this, go down, cancel, go over, brightness. So use all of these items. And now we're gonna go buy some transient curses. Anyway, time to continue running. Because the person that sells curses and stuff is down here. Anyway, I bought some things from her. Anyway, we're gonna go back down here and continue going. Oh, by the way, last video we freed this guy, so he's down here at Firelink with his student. Anyway, we are going to go. Actually, I'm going to level up real quick. I could use a little bit more health. So pull the lever to bring it back up. Go down the elevator. The spear is ready to spear through ghosts. Anyway, now I had transient curse. So let's go fight the ghosts. So that's 2 down. We're gonna continue going. Yeah, I know your trick there, Ghosty. Anyway, we're gonna continue going in here. We got a parrying dagger. Anyway, we're gonna go through the light, or the fog wall, and continue running. Just keep running. And we just killed a ton of ghosts. So they must be double dead. Anyway, the reason we were going over here is because I need to go up this ladder. Anyway, I need to talk to this guy in this red robe over here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically I already did. I didn't find Artorias, but I found his dog, which is Great Grey Wolf Sith, and Artorias' sword was the sword she had in her mouth. Also, while I'm in here, I'm gonna go around this way. Ow. Oop. Okay, that explains a lot. I couldn't hit it. Anyway, I'm going down because I need a ring that's over here for the next guy. Well, next guy after this boss. So I got the curse bat ring. So I can open this and push this lever, which opens as gates, which causes all the water to flood out. Well, anyway, now we have a way to get down there. May as well grab this. The best bow for an archery run, which I'm not in archery. Also, this is gonna annoy me. I'm gonna put this back on real quick. Okay. I keep moving with it. Okay, hold on. I'm pausing. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I didn't move that far. The control kept moving even when it's paused. So anyway, we're gonna continue going. I'm gonna heal a bit. And we are going to continue going. So green Titanite shard. Anyway, gotta get curse again. Ooh, we got more transient curses. Should I drop it down there? Like, I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm gonna try it. So we got one of those guys dead. Anyway, I gotta find a way down. Hmm. Oh, there's a little thing here. Anyway, we're gonna go over this way. And a very large ember. Now, I am just going to homeward bound real quick. I don't feel like running all that way. And now we're gonna rest this. Actually, we're gonna warp to the Undead Parish and give this new thing to Andre. Okay, so anyway, I leveled my spear up 2 waves. So now my spear is even better. Slightly better. Still not as good as it can be, but good enough at the moment. Anyway, I'm gonna rest here. However, I am going to use 2 humanity to reverse hollowing and then kindle this. So now I'm a human. Now I can kindle this. Give me 15. I'm actually going to use one more. So I can kindle this one more to get 20. Yep, and now I have 20 Estus. So I have a ton of healing potions. So let's go back down there. It's time to go fight the next lord. Anyway, we're bringing the elevator up. And now it's time to go back down. Actually, hold up. How good is the Sanctus shield? Oh, it needs 18 faith, but everything about it is better. Hmm. Okay, never mind. That's not that good. Okay, so now I'm heavy rolling, and my run is very slow. However, I'm tanking everything because I have a ton of health, a ton of healing potions, and really good armor. I am not fighting a thing over here until I get to the boss. But the boss is in this area, and we haven't even found it yet. Because I am skipping all the way, because I know a skip. I don't even have to watch a video on it. I know a skip. I can just jump down here, and I can use this. Skip most of that, and just continue running my way up. Go through this fog gate, and now I can just jump. And I hoped I didn't hit that because I rolled, which was stupid. Why did I roll? I am going to put on some lighter armor. Okay, there we go. So now we have less armor in my inventory. Okay, and I can fast roll with this. So I can sprint and fast roll with this. So this is better armor to get down there quickly. So now, whenever I'm needing to change armor real quick, it's literally just changing the armor real quick. Anyway, time to go down. I am ready to fight this boss. And then to go fight the next boss. So I'm bringing the elevator back up in case for next time. We're gonna continue running. So now I'm just speeding. So now I'm just speeding past everything. Time to continue running. Go through the fog wall. We're gonna continue running. This time down the stairs. Okay, well it's time to change armor. So now we have Havel's armor, and take no fall damage from this. Because we have the ring on, I believe. And now we're in the abyss. We're ready to fight the third lord. And there he is, one of them. The Four Kings. Anyway, one of the kings is down. Where's the next one? Oop, there he is. And another king down. This is a cakewalk. Where's the next king? Oop, there he is. And that's another king down. Of the four kings, there's only one king left, and when is he gonna spawn? I'm spawn camping these guys. Yep, seen him right over there. Come at me. Come at me, bro. I can get you. I'm taking you down real easy and lickety split like this. The dude missed on his best attack. And he's dead. Easiest boss. I can't believe this guy gave me a challenge my first playthrough. This guy is easy. Anyway, we got some humanity from that. And now we're going to teleport up to Endorlando. Anyway, that ring we got from down here. There was a reason I grabbed that ring. And the reason I grabbed it was for the next place. Oh, right. Well, anyway, I don't need this anymore. And I can change it to Havel's ring again. So now I can actually use mid-roll. Which mid-roll is great. So anyway, I can now make my way up to the building on the very top of the map, which you'll see in a minute what it's called. And it has Last Lord. Oh, but look, there's a pig. Okay, I need to continue running. Yeah, I already took both of those down real easy. So now we have Fang Boar helmet and a Fang Boar helmet. And we also have a new bonfire. So now we can teleport up here. And now I can make this elevator go up. Now here's the thing. I'm killing this golem. But here's the thing. I need to kill this golem right there. The thing is, I don't know if the golem's gonna give me what I need it to. And it doesn't, because I need to do something first. But here's the funny thing. So I need to kill that guy first. So I need to go over here and pull this lever. So now I can pull this lever and go up here. So here's the fun thing. I am going to take off the Havel ring and put on the ring of sacrifice. Actually, no. I am putting on a different ring. I do not care about my souls. The curse bite ring. So now I have the curse bite ring active. Anyway, that guy thought he could jump scare me, and he instantly died. Anyway, time to continue going. And now we're gonna go through this fog wall, which is a scripted death. Anyway, cease the scaleless. There's no way to fight this guy right now. We just gotta die. In fact, I might as well take the armor off. I couldn't take the armor off. I forgot I need to change it, but I can't take it off, I don't think. But anyway, we are now stuck. And we can kill this guy real quick. And he drops the key to our cell. But first, I need to sit down at this bonfire. Oh, right. So now I'm going to put back on my Havel ring. Because now I can roll around. Anyway, there's a cutscene that plays here. They're going to turn on the music, sound alert. They send out the tentacle ladies. And yeah, it's canon. These guys are ladies. These are ladies Cease experimented on. Now they're tentacle monsters. Anyway, time to kill this person. Hmm? Come back here. I'm not finished with you. Come back here. Okay, whatever. You can go up there. I don't care. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think actually, wait, no, I do need to go down there. I need to turn off that music in order to get out of here. Oh no. Ow. Anyway, I got a hill real quick. And I can continue going. Anyway, all the tentacle ladies are now dead. Time to climb this ladder and turn off that horrid music. Turn off that music. It's terrible music. Anyway, time to open his chest and also heal a bit because we are about half health. Time to open his chest and grab a key. So we got a key to the exit. Anyway, so I can slide down. And now I have to head all the way back up. Again. Anyway, just gonna continue going. Anyway, we're almost to the top of the cells. And now we can open the door. We're free! Or as that one meme, I'm free! And just runs around really silly like. Anyway, both of those guys never stood a chance. I'm gonna continue going. Last guy gets that bonfire. Come on, rest, 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 rest. And he disappeared mid-swing. So this is my new area to rest at. Thing is, I need to get a secret passage open so that I can go that way. Because now I gotta go up. Ooh, you missed. Ooh, you missed again. Ooh, you missed again. And you died. So now I can go this way. Spin this around. Continue up. And continue running this way. Ooh, you missed. Missed again. And died for. Anyway, we're gonna spin this. And we're gonna continue running. So we're gonna go down here. And fall down as far as we can go. And pull this lever. So now we can open a secret bookcase that leads into this area. Anyway, I might as well kindle us. Oh, right. I can't kindle while hollowed. I forgot I got hollowed. Anyway. So now I can just continue running this way. And pull his lever. Time to go through the fog. And we can continue going. All these golems are completely useless to me. And I'm not paying them no mind. So now we're in Crystal Caves. Now here's the neat part. There's secret passageways. So I should be falling right here, but I'm not. There's secret passages. We got some humanity. And there's just secret passages around hidden walkways all the way to the boss fight arena. Ooh, got a hill. Whoopsie. This guy needs to go. Anyway, it's a good thing. I respawn here at the Duke's Archives. If I respawned back in that cell, we'd be having a problem. Just gonna continue running. So these are invisible walls, by the way, in case you didn't already know. Anyway, the golem finally died. I'm gonna put some humanity in my inventory in case I die here. Or in case I actually get to Seath, I can actually use my humanity on him. Anyway, I gotta pay attention to where the snow or whatever this stuff is falling. Okay, so literally straight ahead. Okay. Well, we made it. Gotta heal the humanity real quick. Anyway, I'm gonna run as fast as I can. Just run. Anyway, cutscene. A weird crystal, which, if you didn't know, is Seath's immortality crystal, which is why we couldn't fight him earlier, because he's immortal. At least until that crystal gets broken. And he's mad we found his crystal, so he's here now. Trying to stop us. Because if we break that crystal, we can kill him. Now, I'm bringing my thing up real quick. Anyway, he's mad. Oh no, there's a crab. I gotta jab him a few times. Anyway, I got him a few more times. And Seath is dead. That was the final Lord Soul, so technically we could go beat the game right now. However, there's still 4 more bosses we could do, because we didn't do the DLC yet. So in order to do the DLC, I gotta go to the... Hmm. Yeah, I gotta go to the Sunlight Altar, actually. Because we need some items before we can actually do the DLC. The thing is, I'm not expecting to do the DLC tonight completely. Anyway, I gotta run all the way over here. Right, I need to switch my ring from the Curse by Ring back to Havel's Ring. Okay, there we go. Now I can roll faster. I was wondering why I was going so slow. But anyway, in order for me to do what I need to do, I need to go down here to where I got the Havel ring to begin with. Because the DLC starts where Havel is. Anyway, I kill that guy in one hit, because who cares about him? We're going to continue running. Anyway, we're going down the Darkroot Basin, where we gotta do something. And there's a mini boss down here that we have to fight in order to start the DLC. And it's shooting these things. Meet the Hydra. Ooh, what's this? Ow. Okay, well, anyway. I need to get close enough for it to attack me. So that was one head down, I think. Yeah, that's one head down. That's a second head down. And another head down. We cut 3 heads off the Hydra. Anyway, there we go. We got another head down. It only has 3 heads left. Make that 2. It only has 1 head left. It's a 1-headed Hydra. Nope. That's annoying. I gotta do all that again. And I have to chop its heads again. That's annoying. Anyway, I'm going back down here so that I can actually rest that bonfire real quick to get more health. And now we're just gonna continue running. So all of those guys go down in a single hit. All of these guys go down in a single hit. Every single one of them. And now you can head down again. Anyway, that's 3 heads. Well, yeah, 3 heads off the Hydra. 4 heads off the Hydra. 5 heads off the Hydra. Almost. And now the Hydra only got 1 head. Again. Hold on. I know a ring now to help me greatly. You know that rusted iron ring we got a while back? Yeah, it's helping now, because now I can run in the water. All the Hydra's heads are now gone. And all I have to do now is continue going behind it to start the quest of the DLC. Because once we go back here, there's a yellow golem back here. I'm gonna homeward bone real quick. Anyway, I think I need to go back down there. Gotta continue running. We're gonna make our way back down there. Anyway, take down both of those guys. And that guy too. And this guy. Who thought it was a good idea to attack me. And now we're going back down here. This time the Hydra's gone. because the Hydra does not respawn. So the mini boss is dead. We won. It only took one poke from my mighty spear to take down one of the Hydra's heads each. Thing is, you can do enough damage, technically, with other weapons. But you don't even need to kill all the heads. You can just kill it without killing all the heads just by the damage you're doing. The thing is, my spear didn't have a type of damage. It had enough where you could hit it 7 times on each of the heads and then kill it. But anyway, let's go see if the golden golem appeared for the DLC. Because I need the golden golem to appear. Ooh, the golden golem's here. Time to fight the thing. Anyway, it's dead. And an NPC fell from it. First time I did this, I accidentally said no. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to come down here in a minute. But as of right now, I'm going to Homeward Bone again. And I need to go back up to the Duke's Archives. Anyway, now that I can go to the campfire, I can now warp again to the Duke's Archives. This is not the one I was hoping for. Um, hold on, is there a different one? Warp. We could always teleport to Andorlando. That would be quicker, actually. Anyway, we can't uh, we can't rest at this bonfire anymore because I killed the firekeeper. However, I am gonna have to go all the way over to the Duke's Archives again. Anyway, I have my shield activated. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. Once you kill the pigs, they don't respawn, so I don't even need my shield at this moment. Because, well, the pigs ain't here. They're dead. And now I can rest here. So now I can pull the lever. Okay, well anyway, we're back. Anyway, those guys are taken care of. I can heal a bit, take down that archer, and hunt down that golem. Because as I said, that golem's important for the DLC. Anyway, now the golem's down, and I have the broken pendant. So now that I have the broken pendant, I can now go home again. And now I can go down Firelink, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to the Sunlight Altar, I mean, not the other place. Anyway, gonna continue running. I don't know if you guys can hear Transformers in the background, but that quote is funny. I am not gonna elaborate if you can't hear, but if you can, that's funny. Time to continue running. Continue running. To continue running. Down to the Hydra area. We're gonna continue running. And make our way back to where that gold golem was. And I mean, I meant to continue running. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little cloud there ahead of me. You'll see it when we get closer to it. But like there's a cloud right here or something. There's like this weird cloud thing right here. Examine it. And we're gonna look into this cloud of darkness to see what's in here. High five. It was a portal. Surprise, surprise. Welcome to the DLC. Sanctuary Guardian. Or Sanctuary Garden. Time to activate the bonfire. And we are going to reverse hollowing. And now we're going to kindle. And kindle some more. And some more. Because we're going to need all the help we can get in this fight, I think. Because I've only done the DLC once. My first playthrough. I've played this game, this is my fourth time playing this game. I've only done the DLC, my first playthrough, and never again. So this is my first time, since my first playthrough, 4 playthroughs ago. Well, technically 3 playthroughs ago, because this is my 4th one. But anyway, the DLC bosses are going to be really annoying, and they are really time consuming. Because I kept dying over and over and over again my first time playing. So, hopefully I can do better this time. So let's go fight the Manticore. Or should I say, the Sanctuary Guardian, which is his actual name. Ow. Come here, face me. Ooh, ooh, I killed him first try. The Guardian Soul. Okay, well, we killed the Sanctuary Guardian first try. Let's continue running. Ulasil Sanctuary. Ooh, look, a big talking mushroom. Anyways, this lady is absolutely no help to me. However, because I didn't die, I am going to use some of my humanity real quick to actually make this better. Because I'm gonna kindle this fire all the way to max. So now I'm getting 15, and now I'm getting 20. And 20 is good enough for me. So I'm gonna continue running, because, well, there's nothing over here I need. I can't really upgrade without farming Dark Wraith or hunting down things. Also, I can get a better spear here, but I'm not going to use it. And the reason I'm not going to use it is because if you miss, you fall over. You fall flat on your face. And you can get it from these guys. You can grab their pitchfork and use it. The thing is, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, there's a jump scare right here. Oh, look, a dragon. I'm gonna continue going. That dragon is a boss for later. Anyway, I need to keep going. You can see the Colosseums up ahead. What I need is in this little ruin right here, though. Because I can take this elevator down. And now I'm here. The thing is, that's the boss arena. I need to go over this way. And I need to make sure this thing is up for next time I'm here. Now, the reason I need to make sure this is up is because, if this isn't up, I need to go all the way back the next time around. Anyway, this guy is a guy I'm needing to hunt down later. His name is, I don't remember. I think his name's Chester, from what I've been hearing, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, alright, I need to get Havel's ring real quick. Okay, I can now light roll. So anyway, this shield, changing my shield for the first time this entire playthrough, because this next boss scares me. So this shield is 100% physical damage protection. So if he hits me and the shield is up, I am not getting hit as long as I have stamina. Which is good, because this guy hits me like a truck. Or, more specifically, hits me like a freight train. Anyway, let's go through the fog gate and open up the cutscene to meet this guy. Look at him, he's scary. Oh, you thought I meant that guy? No, I meant this guy right here. And he's gonna kill the guy. And then he sees me. That's me on the ground here in a minute. Anyway, this is Artorias, the guy I was telling you about earlier. We've finally met the guy, and he's about to turn us how he did that guy. Probably quite a few tries, if I don't get this first try. He was corrupted by the Abyss, and we traveled back in time to fight him and take his, okay. Ow. Okay, come at me. Kill. Okay, I need help. He's now in a buff phase. So he's gonna hit me like a freight train now. Even worse than he was already doing. I don't know. Okay, that's annoying. So how much of Havel's armor can I do while still light rolling? Okay, so that's light rolling. Okay, I can wear the helmet and still light roll. What about the gloves? Okay, well anyway, I can wear Havel's helmet. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that. Go to brightness and do the little glitch. Quick game 999. Now instead of leveling up health, I'm gonna level up a little bit more of. Actually, I could level up a little bit of health. I kind of want to level up endurance a bit, just so I can wear more Havel's armor. Because having some of Havel's armor would help me a little. That's still mid-rolling. So now we're gonna get even more. And level up more endurance. We're still mid-rolling. I'm gonna start using boss souls real quick. Actually, just actually the sanctuary guardian uh one actually doesn't turn in anything, so I could just use it. Code 999 cancel. Oh, it doesn't actually. Oh, it doesn't actually let me do that. Never mind. Anyway, rest at the bonfire. I'm gonna access the bombless box real quick. So put that in there. Sunland metals can go in there. The purging stones can go in there 'cause I don't need that anymore. Transient curses can go in there. I can go in there and keep one of those in there. Go and toss one of those in there. That's in there. Take a soul of a hero. That's in there. That's in there. That's in there. That's in there. The humanity I can keep. And the rest of that staying there. Okay, so that's in there. Anyway, time to get even more uh souls leveled up. And we're gonna get even more endurance. 63. And hopefully we can roll. Ooh, we are fast rolling. Okay, what about the chest piece? Ooh, we're still mid rolling on that. Gotta fix that. So we're gonna grab even more souls, level up, upgrade some more endurance. Oh wait, hold on. I see something that messed up. Um, so I need my winged spear. So great. So basically everything in my inventory that is not something I need, I'm putting in here. Anyway, using the soul of the hero I have to level up some more endurance all the way up to 84. so that I can hopefully light roll with Havel. I am light rolling with Havel armor. Okay. What about Havel's leggings? Okay, that sets me down to 5. Okay, I can work with that. I can live with that. Anyway, so now I can light roll with Havel, mostly Havel armor. And we can continue going. Anyway, now I can just continue running. So we can just run into here. And this is why we needed the thing to work and go back up there. Alright, so we're gonna heal a bit. And now we're gonna go in here and fight Artorias again. Okay, this is bad. Okay, well, I beat Artorias, my biggest roadblock ever. Anyway, Artorias is now defeated. Thought that would take longer. But anyway, this is basically a multiplayer room. Can't use it because I'm not on multiplayer. Anyway, I'm gonna rest here, and then I'm gonna end the video, because we got pretty far. Farther than I thought I was, because I thought I wasn't gonna make it past a Sanctuary Guardian, and it's already 5 a.m., and I haven't slept at all. So, yeah, that was fun. I got to blow off some steam. On to Artorias, who is notorious for killing me like 50 times in my first playthrough. Killed him second try this time around. But anyway, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. So, see you in the next video. Remember, like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And see you later, friends. I'm trying to do better. You might notice that I haven't said anything about the people this video, even though I had ample time and a window to do it earlier whenever I met sorcerers. But I didn't. So, see you later.